Hey folks, are you ever just frustrated by trying to program trap hats note by note by note, by note by note by note, by note by note? For me, it's one of the least enjoyable things about making modern music, but there is now an awesome plugin that does that for you. It is called Hatz. It is a fantastic plugin, and I'm going to show you how to use it to make amazing trap hats that are usable in pop, rock, anything really that's modern and being put out these days. It makes, like, this MIDI here will get you this sounding trap hat. So much faster, so much easier, and you can do way more advanced things with this as well. So let's take a look first at just trap hats and show you kind of the device, its interface, all of that. Actually though, before I do that, I should let you know that Trap Hats, or just Hats, is free this month, August 2022, with any other purchase at ADSR Sound. So if you buy even a $9, sample pack or something, you get this amazing piece of software, which is $80. But I should also let you know that this is a VST3 plugin, so it is not currently compatible with Reason. Sorry, Reason gang, but that's on Reason Studios. So, I've put an affiliate link down below if you want to pick up this for free with any other small little purchase at ADSR Sounds. So let's just look at the interface here. So up here on the top, you have the main menus. First, you have just a total randomization, and it actually sounds really good, but I'm not going to click it right now because I kind of want to show you what I've done. Second, here you have the menu that lets you search for different hi-hat sounds. So and there are hundreds of samples included here, but you can also import your own samples. You could even import snare samples if you wanted snare rolls instead. The engine does all of the programming for you, and it comes with a lot of great samples, but you can also supply your own. Double click X out of any of these menus and you'll see this waveform here for the hi-hats, and you can just drag and drop whatever you want onto it. In fact, you could even layer multiple different hi-hats if you wanted. You can reverse them, have a random start place, and then here's the amp envelope as well. So going back to this programming, you have the settings here. You also have a bunch of presets for various effects that are built into this. So I'm not going to touch those again because I want to show you what I'm working with. The main menu here is this kind of bullseye section. And this has 4 really powerful step-based built-in effects. So the first is a gain designer, which basically lets you automate the velocity of the hats. So let's listen with this on. So at extreme settings, it's probably too extreme, but you can also, when you dial in something kind of relaxed, it can just help you get a really nice groove on top of your song. Something, like boom. Let's just see what this sounds like now. We can make it like 8 steps. So that can really help add a lot of groove to your track. On top of that, there's a pitch envelope that you can assign, and this will automatically shift the pitch of your samples. So let's listen to what this is doing. And you can also draw in your own variations here. And choose how much the range is from the default. You've got a filter designer here, which it works kind of the same way. You know, you can choose various filter shapes. The resonance, although on the biquad you're not going to hear that. And then you've got a pan designer, which is super cool. Like, this is really cool. So basically you can have the hat start panning back and forth. And on YouTube, maybe that doesn't come through, but trust me, in my room, I'm hearing it a lot. Then you've got a bunch of effects you can apply. So you've got reverb. You can adjust the room size and the amount of reverb. These white knobs turn things on and off. And you could automate any of these parameters to have a really cool groove. You've got this delay. You've got a bit crusher with drive here. Would be really fun to automate for your groove. High pass and low pass filters, I'm not going to show you that because everything has that. A global tune. Gain and stereo width. With a stereoize function. So as you can see already, like, it's just really powerful. The onboard effects work really well together. But this here is the real sauce here. Essentially, you've got all the different divisions from half notes. I'm just going to hold some of these down so you see. And basically most of your beat making, I'll show you an example of this in a second, but it's just going to be combining these divisions really well. So that's part of it. Then in this pattern section, basically you have a bunch of hi-hat fills, which you'll insert sort of along the way. Finally, here you have the ability to pitch up and pitch down your divisions, which is like how you get those trap, like, or you can use the mod wheel here to do it, which I think, to me, feels a little more natural. And let's turn off the pitch designer just so you can actually, I forget that that is actually going to be affecting it. So just a lot going on here. That's a lot of fun. So let's look at now at this like just programmed part here. And basically what we have is on this top row, here, these are all the divisions. In these two middle rows here, we have some fills, and then down here at the bottom, we have some pitching going on this fill and division change. So let's look. How much easier is that than programming in individual slices 1,000 times. So let's create our own beat over here. We'll just delete everything and we'll set the loop selection here. Remember, you can get this for free in August through the ADSR link down below. But remember, if you're on Reason, this is a VST3 plugin. VST3 is eventually coming to Reason, but it's not here yet, so you will not be able to use it today. So let's start with like a pretty fast pattern, and let's just, and then do kind of a little triplet feel here. And then go back to the original, maybe glitch out a bit here with one of these fills, like maybe a double glitch. Oops, let's copy that. And now let's see what this sounds like so far. This might be a little slow. You see how easy that is? This is the way to do trap hats. We can even now do some pitching. And we can make it more extreme. Like I said, you could also do this with snare rolls, with anything. I think this plugin is going to save me a ton of time, make it much more enjoyable to make this type of music, and I'm just really excited about it. Happy to share it with you, and really also happy to share the idea that it's free, so go grab it. This is like an $80 plugin. You can get it for probably less than $10 as a free bonus with any other purchase. Have a great one. Let me know how you like to use trap hats. Oh, and be sure to check out this next video because it will be very helpful.